Eldering is the endgame mechanic to push your dragon that little bit further after they hit adult. While many players will hold off from eldering until they have a good statted dragon, others like growing part of the way to get extra mutation points. You can get 7 mutation points in your dragon's lifetime, once at hatchling, juvenile and adult, and then during elder progression at 25%, 50%, 75% and finally 100% elder. Any progression towards elder will increase your size, strength, health and speed, and at full elder your calls will take on a deeper quality. There are 2 methods to elder, passive and active. Passive eldering involves simply logging into your adult dragon. You gain a single tick of elder progression by logging in once every 12 hours. This can be just for 10 minutes at 8 in the morning and then another 10 minutes at 8 o'clock at night, giving you 2 ticks a day. Normally this can take about a month or 2 to elder solely this way. Active eldering used to involve eating special mushrooms around the map, but it's now done through Geodes. I want to take the time to thank and congratulate many of the Day of Dragons community for working tirelessly and effectively to solve how these geodes work. It took less than a week for them to crack the code, thanks to lots of cooperation and data collecting. Most of the geodes you find will be inactive and look like this. They will randomly colour up to 7 possible colours: red, yellow, green, cyan, blue and magenta, though most call it purple. Lastly is white. These colours can be a little tricky to differentiate, particularly if in a crystal's glow. A coloured up geode can be activated depending on the time of day and either your bile type or your growth percentage. If not activated, the geode will decolour after about 15 plus minutes. Activating is easy. Get close, aim at the white crystal centre by holding the right mouse button and then one call. If you resonate with a geode, it will start to glow, giving a thrumming sound. Sometimes geodes can be in slightly awkward angles and the devs are still working to make sure that the hitboxes are correct, so if it doesn't activate and you do meet the requirements, it's just a bug. If it starts to glow and give a thrumming sound, you're doing right. Keep calling and it will eventually pop, giving you an elder tick. If multiple dragons are around the geode that have all the right requirements when it pops, all of those dragons will also gain an elder tick. This really encourages players to work together in PvE or work as a clan in PvP. During the night, your geode colour depends on your bile type: red, fire, green, acid, blue, plasma, magenta, lightning, and white seems to be for unique or bioless, as the bio can activate a white at night. I will speak more later on the bio, as it can't actually elder. Yellow is likely for the future venom, and cyan for ice. In the day it's a little more complex, as it depends on how much your dragon has progressed through eldering, which you can find in your information panel. Green is 0 to 15%, cyan 15 to 30%, blue 30 to 45%, magenta 45 to 60%, red 60 to 85%, and yellow 85 to 100%. White is special in the day as it will work for any percentage of growth. One added feature is that starting a geode glowing and then stopping calling will eventually cause it to fade, and then it will change its colour. While this might not sound useful, it does mean that biolumines can change white geodes at night and yellow geodes during the day to something that might be more useful to the rest of the group. Hopefully this guide has been useful. I aim to put out another video covering geolocation soon, but you can find the coordinates over on the Day of Dragons Discord. See you soon!